Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Elle, and today we are going to be talking about how to get that glow but not look oily. This is a much requested video by you guys. A lot of you guys wanted to see something like this, so it's all about inner glow, this kind of ethereal look to your skin, but not ending up looking oily. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we go on, and let's do it. All right, so as you can see, my face is half done. I got some eyeshadow going on, my brows are on, because most of this is all about complexion and how to really achieve that glow in your complexion. All right, so let's just get into it. So I wanted to start with skincare so you could see my recommendations for glowing skin that doesn't look oily, and it really starts with skincare. So I am going to start with the Dr. Roebuck's Ultimate Hydrating Serum. I like this one. It's just all about hydration. It's a super clean line. If you have squalene, this is the time to use that. Or if you have hyaluronic acid, something from, The Ordinary or something like that, hyaluronic acid, this is the time to use it. You want the skin to be very well prepped, hydrated, and ready to glow. All right, and then after that, I am going to put on a little bit more of a hydrating serum, and this is the Mega Mushroom Skin Relief from Origins, and it's part of their Dr. Andrews line, which I actually really like. It looks like a cream, but it's more of a serum based, and he takes part of his proceeds after his stuff is paid for and gives back, which I absolutely love. They sent me this and I've been using it lately and really liking the way it's making my skin feel. All right, and then to go in with a moisturizer, I'm using the Hydra B from Drunk Elephant, and the reason being is you want to, unless you are super dry, but you want to use a moisturizer that is lightweight and is gel-based. So something that is not overly hydrating or won't look good under makeup. All right, we're gonna let that kind of do its job. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about primers. So primers for this kind of look need to be hydrating primers. So let me see if I have it. I don't have it right here next to me, but the hydrating primer from Too Faced, the Hangover Primer, would be awesome for this. I think, yep, it's over there. I've been using that a lot lately. I've really, really loved that primer. Or, of course, the Ren Primer. This is the Perfect Canvas Primer. This is going to be just, giving the skin a nice luminosity, nice stick, so everything stays put. And, again, another layer of a little bit of hydration. This does have some oil absorbing properties too, so if you are more combination, this will kind of keep the oil at bay. And now with this primer, it's super important to let it sit for about 1 to 2 minutes before you go right into your foundation. And so prepping the skin is obviously very important. We've already used this primer, but I also want to add an illuminizing step to my face before I put my foundation on. So I'm going to be using, again, you see me use this quite a bit, the Fluid Sheer Drops in number 7 from Armani. The Becca Backlight Priming Filter would be perfect for this. Or the Pixie Day Lotion, or Glotion, sorry. Has a little bit of luminosity to it. Charlotte Tilbury's Wonder Glow would be great for this as well. But I like this one because it has a little bit of pink in it, which brightens the skin up. Sorry if you hear my heater. It is really cold today, so I'm trying to keep the house nice and warm so when my daughter comes home from school, it's not crazy. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our Urban Decay Liquid Aura Illuminating Mix-In Medium. I love this because it goes along with the Armani Fluid Sheer. It has a little bit of pink reflex to it. It is definitely something that you mix into foundations or you use just a little bit alone, and that's what we're gonna do. We're going to apply a little bit to the high points of our face. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Milk Blur Stick just in the center of my face, because what's going to be really important with this look is finding the balance between glowy, dewy, and oily and overdone. So this basically mattifies, blends, blurs, all of that kind of good stuff. And this would also be a great time if you are oily to apply your mattifying moisturizer or your mattifying primer. But can you see what those drops have done? They've naturally given me a little bit of highlight, luminosity to the skin, and then now we're going in with foundation. So I am going to use a matte foundation. It's called the Power Fabric by Armani. You can pick your favorite. I absolutely love the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Matte Foundation. That would be a great solution as well, a drugstore option. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pump of this and I'm going to take a pump of this. Again, use the same highlighting primer or illuminizing primer that you used to start with to mix into your foundation. And the reason why we're doing this is because using a matte foundation and then using a luminizing primer will help balance it all out. All right, so we still have luminosity to the skin. Our skin is evened out. And then I like to at this step, use my use my Too Faced Hangover setting spray. And what I do is I just add a little bit of hydration back into the skin. I used my hands so I wouldn't lose any product. I could push it into the skin, really make it one with the skin. All right. So now we're going to be using our Aqua Concealer by Tarte. Again, we want to use a water-based concealer. You could also use a BB cream to do this too. You don't have to use a full coverage foundation, but I didn't use very much foundation. And I'm going to tap this out. All right, so now we are very one-toned, very one color, which is what we want. Still luminescent, still dewy, all of those good things. Going in with my diffused light by Hourglass. You want to use something that is a baked powder that has a little bit of luminosity to it. I also have used a matte foundation so I don't have to powder the rest of the face. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Laguna bronzer by NARS, and this is an important step. You want to use a bronzer that is matte or has very little shift to it. Reason being is that we don't want to add a ton of shimmer when we're trying to kind of give our face some shape. We want to make sure that that is matte because the skin is very luminescent already, so we're trying to find that balance between dewy, not oily, glowy, not oil slick. And by using strategic matte powders in certain places is going to be your best bet. And I love this bronzer. This is one of those bronzers. I have it on my eyes too, along with a eyeshadow palette. But I love to kind of run this right here. And that gives a more natural sun-kissed look when you kind of run this like this over the nose. Now I'm going to take the cream blush by Stila, and the name is worn off, so I'll put that below. But I'm just going to put a little bit of cream blush right here. Cream blush is going to be your best friend for this look. I absolutely love the Merle Norman ones. Of course, I love the Stila ones. They're a little bit more readily available than the Merle Norman ones, but cream blushes are going to be fantastic because they're going to give that natural glow to the skin and color without having to add any more sparkle. So do you see how the Mix and Medium drops from Urban Decay still give you that natural luminosity? So if you have fine lines around here, you don't want to use a ton of highlighter on top of this because that's just going to accentuate those. So by using those Mix and Mediums first, or that illuminizing primer, it's going to give you a natural highlight without having to put on a cream or a powder product. So if you see any hot spots, so for example, there's a hot spot which I call, there's like a really shiny right above my brow and a touch right here. I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender into my Cover FX setting powder in light, And I'm just going to apply a little bit over the sections that are a little bit shiny. All right, so now we're just gonna set the face, same spray. And again, that's just to make sure that everything kind of melts in together. It gives some great luminosity to the skin. All right, so we're going to, oh, you know what blush would be great if you don't want to use cream is Rockateur from Benefit. All right, so now we're gonna go into a beautiful nude lip. This one is by Flower, and this is in 25 Warm Sand. It is a matte lip. Going into one of my favorite lip glosses from Too Faced. This is called Peach Side. Just a little bit of color, or a little bit of gloss, right in the middle. Will just really go along with the look since it is so glowy and dewy and really, really fun skin. A little bit of a glossier lip, not something super glossy, will be awesome. All right, you guys, so here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And again, it's just all about really using strategic, glowy, dewy products in the right order and layering them that give you this kind of flawless, glowy, dewy finish to your skin. I hope that you guys learned a lot. Please comment below if you have any questions. Again, know that I see all of your comments. It's just a little hard to keep up, but if you really need me, I am on Instagram at Elle Leary Artistry, and I look at all my DMs there and really, really interact with people there because it's just a lot easier for me since I can just do that right on my phone and it's super easy. All right, so again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye, you guys. If you stayed to the end, you are the lucky ones. I am doing a giveaway in this of some of my very favorite. I bought this. It's been sold out for a while. This is the Obento box by Tatcha. It comes with a full size luminous dewy skin mist. It comes with my favorite lip balm, the water cream, and the vitamin C mask. And I thought that it would be fun to share this with you guys, continuing in my month of giveaways in December. So if you have stayed to the end, you are awesome, and thank you so much. Comment below, make sure you're subscribed, give me a thumbs up, and just say hi in the comments. And make sure you check back, because I usually will, in the first 10 hours after I close this, after the first 10 hours, I will respond to the comments within 24 hours after that. But anyway, again, this is the giveaway for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.